Bob, this is exciting time for you and for the Whitworth softball team. It's opening week. You guys will be playing your first sets of series this coming weekend down in Southern California. But before we talk about those, let's just talk about this squad and the work they put in the fall and how you're feeling about how this team's coming together.
Yeah, I'm really excited about just what they're going to be able to do this weekend, just based off of the practices that we've had. So much of the Jan term in particular, a lot of that work they're doing on their own. So as we get practice going, you always wonder how many of them have been putting in the work that allows us to be able to get into some more details and work them even harder at practices based on what I see. And to be honest with you, in our first practices, it was obvious that they've been putting in the work. Fall was extremely exciting, and to know that they were doing so much on their own in Jan term and we are ready to go right now is exciting for the entire coaching staff. It's a really good group that is really, really focused.
What do you feel like are going to be the strengths of this team this year?
I think anytime you have experience, that's a strength. And when you've got experience in the circle, in the world of softball, that's pretty special. So having that experience in the circle and having a battery that is experienced is obviously a really big deal to us. But I think we're going to be really surprised by those that not only have established positions, but by those that are going to kind of take over some positions and give everything they can with the moments that they're provided. So watching this team right now develop, and without really knowing what the future really holds for any one of them, every day they need to come ready to play. Every day they're going to try to earn positions, but it's a really small team, so we really need every single one of them.
How's the transition been for you as you make the move to head coach?
Well, I will say that for any assistant coach that is out there, if you're not talking to your head coach to find out everything that they are doing, to really learn about every single thing on and off the field, you're missing out. Luckily, I did ask some questions along the way, but without a doubt, being in the head coach position is remarkably different. Where literally everything goes through you. The team looks through to you for everything. Having every single practice, managing time to the minute. I mean, all of those things is just part of what we need to deliver, throughout the season. So I'm not only coaching these student athletes, but I'm coaching the coaches. So I enjoy it. I get sharper every day, and hopefully the team makes me look good.
Speaking of which, what do we know about those three schools we're playing in Southern California, the Chapman and Pomona and Redlands?
I think we all share something in the fact that each of these programs have lost significant seniors, but some youth that everyone's going to rely on. I think all coaches, by the way, really well-coached programs, and I think they get the most out of the kids that they have. And these athletes are in the kind of the same positions. Young, can't wait for their next step, wanting to either get better on the previous season or be able to finally make an impact. I think all of us have some similar stories. And for us, I texted one coach recently when we were talking about coming down, and I said we can't wait for the sun and some softball, and I probably should reverse that order. Without a doubt, we're ready to play some softball, but we're looking forward to some great weather.